Okay, so let's understand. I already created a EC2 virtual machine, Windows machine, and I have actually explained the entire process. Now, this is my virtual machine, which is already in running state. In status check is 2 by 2. If I want to know the details of it, I have to click on this and it will open a window pane, which will give me the public DNS address. If you remember, if I reboot the machine, this DNS will not change. This private IP is never going to change. Public IP will not change if I reboot it. But if I stop it and start it, then the public IP will change. Okay. So public IP for DNS will also change. Private never changes. Correct? Now, on this machine, if you come down, it will tell you the AMI ID. It will tell you all the important details. If you come to security, it will tell you the security group which we have created. And then networking, it will tell you the networking details, IP4 again, and all those things. And storage, it will tell you the storage of hard disk, what type of hard disk we are using it. Monitoring is something using CloudWatch. Now we will come we'll go to this virtual machine. So to log into the virtual machine, you have to connect it and you know how to log in into the virtual machine. Now, what is the purpose? Purpose is to configure a web server on this virtual machine and then using this public address access the web server. So how we will do that? We will actually go here. Okay. And in this, we will install IIS. How we'll install the IIS is this is the command for simple command for installing IIS. Okay, so you can find it by searching PowerShell command to install IIS. And it's a very simple command. Just run this command and it will start working. Clear? So it's installing the IIS server on the system. Okay, guys, if you see, I have run the command install Windows feature, name web server, include management tools, and my web server is installed. Okay, so my IIS server has been installed here. Now, to verify that, I can click here. I can check the IIS into the tools sections. Let's see this tools. Okay, and I can search for IIS. See, now this is the shortcut which has been created and this is my IIS server has been installed. Okay, now to verify this further, I will open this. Okay, and this IIS server is not having a SSL certificate. Okay, now what I'm going to do is that I will type http :/ localhost. I'm running it on the local server and see the IIS server is loaded. Now what I'm going to do is that I will try to the internet from. So for that, what I have to do is that I have instance details. I know the public IP address and I'll copy the IP address, open the browser and type http :/ control V, sorry. Okay. Now I will paste it. In the production environment, we run the web server with HTTPS. This is just a testing purpose. So that's why I'm trying to explain you that in this scenario, we are going to not use HTTPS. Okay. We are not using certificates here. Now it is going to fail. You know what is the reason behind of this failing? Because the reason is pretty simple that I have not done any changes in the security group. So I have to go and modify the security group. So here is this. I am going here and this is my security group, my SG. Again, go to inbound rules. This is a maximize window. and I will go and edit rule, and I will add rule and the search box type HTTP. Now I am going to use anywhere. Another unsecure one we should not use anywhere, but just the testing, so I'm doing it. Save rules. Rules are saved right now. Done. Now I will refresh my browser. Okay. See, from the public IP address, I am able to load my IIS. Now, if I want to change my index file, I can do that. See, I've prepared one index.html. How to write HTML file, we all already know it. And this is my page is running. This is an E drive if you see the location. Now, what I'm going to do is that I am going to open this file, right click, copy this. And now I will go to my server. This is my server. Okay, I'm inside the server. Let me close this. Now I will go to the C drive. C colon enter. Now in the C drive, I have a folder called inetpubs www root. In this, I will paste my this index.html file. Okay, and I will just cut this. I have to delete it or cut it. I'm doing cut and pasting it on the desktop. Paste it. Okay, now I'm going to run a command called iis reset, and it will stop the IIS server and then start it again. Clear? See, server has been stopped and start. Now let's verify locally it is working or not. To verify local, we will just type http colon slash slash localhost. See, now I will check from the internet point of view, and this is my internet page, right? See, and I will do the refresh, and you'll see my page is running. So important thing is that when you install web server, if it is working on port number 80, you have to open it. You have to open the port on security group. Similarly, if your web server is not working on 80, it is working on any other one, then that port has to be open on security group. And remember, operating system should also allow. So you have to run a command so that operating system allows that port. Okay, in this scenario, port 80 is already allowed when you install. IIS takes care of it, and that way it is easy. Just you have to add a security group. You don't have to do anything on the operating system. So this ends this session, and thank you so much for your learning.